Do you know about the 300 million yen case, the biggest theft case in Japanese history? It happened in Tokyo in 1968. It was a season when many Japanese companies paid bonuses. A bank received a threatening letter that said,
"If a female employee does not bring 3 million yen to the designated place by 5 p.m. tomorrow, we will blow up the branch manager's house."
So the police had a female police officer dress up as a bank employee and follow the threat. Police officers were watching the area, but the culprit did not show up at the place where the money was to be delivered. 4 days later, a motorcycle policeman approached one of the cash trucks. The car was loaded with about 300 million yen in employee bonuses, or about 3 billion yen in today's value. The motorcycle policeman said, "I have just been informed by the perpetrator that the branch manager's house was bombed, and that this car was also loaded with a bomb. So let me check it out." The police officer checked under the car, and suddenly white smoke and red flames started billowing out from under the transport vehicle. The motorcycle police officer said, "There it is. It's dynamite. It's going to explode. Get out of here." And the 4 bank employees were ejected from the car. The bank employees moved about 100 meters away from the cash truck to protect themselves from the danger of the explosion and took shelter in the shadows and hedges of houses. Immediately after that, the motorcycle driver got into the driver's seat of the cash truck, started the engine, and sped off the truck by himself. The vehicle then drove away, almost colliding with a large dump truck. This is the summary of the 300 million yen. Of course, an investigation was then launched by the police. The investigation headquarters was initially optimistic about finding the culprits, as there were 124 items left behind at the crime scene and other locations. However, the culprit has yet to be caught. The stolen bonuses were safely distributed to employees the next day. This was because they were covered by the bank's insurance policy. In other words, the insurance company was the only one who lost money in this incident. These facts have led to whispers of a conspiracy theory. As the police investigated the case, a suspect emerged from eyewitnesses and other information. A man who was 19 years old at the time, but this man committed suicide 5 days after the incident. The police thought that the man, who actually had a kind heart, targeted an insured cash transport vehicle in order not to hurt anyone, but killed himself out of remorse for causing the incident. But shockingly, this man was the son of a certain senior police officer. If this man is the culprit, the public will lose confidence in the police, and the police, thinking this, are reportedly explaining to the public that they have not yet caught the culprit, even though they have determined who he is. The statute of limitations has already passed on this case, so there will be no further investigation, and the truth remains in the dark.
If you are interested in these Japanese urban legends, please subscribe to our channel and give us a high rating. See you again in the next horror.